I got into my first artist residency. They've asked for bio, of course, and then headshots. And I was thinking, I think I'd like to update my headshots. So this is how I set up the sheet in my room. I clipped it to my wall, and then I set up my tripod on my bed. I couldn't find my remote to trigger the shutter button from far away, so it was super awkward having to use the timer. But this just goes to show that you can make it work. It did the trick. And now with those headshots complete, I have proven my worth to the artist gods. I'm allowed passage on the bird the metal bird in the sky, and I go to Saskatchewan on this metal bird and can embark on my first journey as an artist in residence. Here it goes. The residency is in a very small town and it's hard to get to, so my uncle drove me from Saskatoon through some weather advisories. So here's what the roads looked like. Naturally, we stopped for coffee, and when we went to pay, the person at the front went, "Oh, it's Friday, so coffee's free." So silly of me to forget about free coffee Friday. Hello. This is my first vlog from the first day of my first artist residency. Lots of firsts. I am currently in a very small town in Saskatchewan. I'm here for the month. And this is day one. I got in yesterday after a very freaky drive. I don't drive in the winter. There were blowing snow warnings. I thought that doesn't sound like anything, and turns out it is. Turns out that's actually a problem. And that was a new thing for me to learn. So we got in, I got groceries at the cool little shop. I've spent a lot of time in this town because I have family from here. It's been a long time since I've been here in the winters. I can see the Cypress Hills from the window here. There's a little white picket fence out in the backyard along with the historical monument for the house. The author who used to live here, so his father built the home, homesteaded here for a number of years in his childhood. He grew up to be a pretty acclaimed American author. Same as Wallace Stegner. He won a Pulitzer for Angle of Repose, and then wrote several books about this town. Wolf Willow is one of his most, I'd say, maybe famous, maybe just here, maybe it's less famous than I think it is, only because I hear about it a lot because I'm familiar with this area. So I'm in the home. It's really beautiful, an older heritage home. It's just so quiet and peaceful. It's really, really nice change of pace. I thought today that I would kind of just take it easy, which I have, but I thought I would not maybe get a whole lot done today and just kind of let myself make a plan for the rest of the month. But I was able to, I finished two poems, and then I finished a piece of microfiction, and then worked on the first chapter of my novella. This residency is fairly self-led. Well, it is very self-led. So you basically have the whole month to work on a project of your choosing, or several in my case, and I'm working on a novella, which is a small novel. Went for a run today. It was like -9. That's cold for me. That was uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting into my little routine. I wrote myself a very strict schedule to follow. I am finding, though, just based on how today went, that I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time sticking to a schedule. So I think I might be able to be a little bit less regimented in my scheduling. Yeah, I just get this opportunity to write and draw and do my own thing. This was the day one. This was the beginning of my residency. We'll see how it goes. Imagine at the end I'm doing an update. I'm just like haggard. Something went so wrong. If that's the case, I should be glowing by the end of this. With all this peace and quiet, I should be glowing. Okay, bye.